Worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended, go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Then he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Tua sets up to pass it. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Patriots take over. Looking to put a drive together. They'll throw with May. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 35. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hubbard. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing here is May. He's got Gibson on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a 1st down on that last catch as well.
At the 11-yard line.
Here's May. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. And he gets halfway home from the 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job's low.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Chuba Hubbard, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Well, I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you, no question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to the rest of the league.
I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And out come the Dolphins now. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Greg Woodson there defensively.
A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously, a lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. Now, they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
Tua going to throw. Yeah, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
The coverage by Carlton Davis.
Looking to pass. Tua. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. New England's offense set to go. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure you have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. Off the play fake. Here's May. And that's going to be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away.
It's fourth down.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Dolphin football. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Christian Wilkins breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he's on to kick it away. Jones on the return. 44-yard punt. They're going to wind up losing yardage on the return, though. And that will come the offense as they take over. They're going to throw. May. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And this one is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
And 10 yards to go.
Back to throw here. He's going to get it to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw, it's May. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. Short pass caught by Henry. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Third down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
And the Patriots first.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. May looking to run. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
That's going to be caught. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Patriots first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Crazy!
Again, he'll drop to throw. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Well, now how about this return? And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Miami set to take over. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
2nd and 17. At the Patriots 47-yard line.
They'll bring the tight end in a little further down inside the 40.
A gain of 10.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Oh, no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
And the Dolphins first down.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Now Tua. Third down coming up. Here's Tua. And that will be incomplete as well. So fourth down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. Sanders' kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
New England trying to get a place on offense. You just kind of feel for the defense right now, this deficit. They have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. They're like, oh, my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now, trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard at the 31-yard line.
To the air, May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
A gain of 15. First down, Patriots.
Play action, May. Complete, it's Henry. They're shoving his way inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory, down at the 31.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, New England.
From the shotgun, it's May. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They go play action now. May. And now another one thrown incomplete. On 4th down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
In motion, Hill. Play action, now it's Tua. Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Tua sets up to pass it. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Tua going to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Here's Jones. It's a 39-yard punt, and good coverage means a loss on the return. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over first and 10. Here's May. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
It's now second and 10.
They'll throw with May. Open man down the field is Henry. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Throwing here is May. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
Cut 19.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinals.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. 50 yards. And the Patriots continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. To end the Dolphins now with a first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Throw caught by Achane. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And the Dolphins first down.
Winning team.
First and 10.
Looking to pass. Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Work to be done here on second and 16 after the sack.
Brings up second and 16 at the 44-yard line.
It's Hill, complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Dolphins get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point up and good by Sanders as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the fourth quarter. You know, in the past, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field already making plans for the evening.
A big play there for New England. 41 yards. Here's Dobbs to throw. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Here's Dobbs to throw. Looking underneath and finding Hubbard. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good game before he's taken down. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing here, Dobbs will try to pick it up himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And for the moment, this will be a first down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. So a decent game there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Dobbs is throwing. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
19.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Rocco 80. Seven Pirates.
Dobbs. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, this defense just has not been able to keep him under wraps. That's now 10 catches for him in the ball game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. Loose inside the 30, inside the 10. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point up and good by Sanders as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. New England's offense set to go. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Back to throw Dobbs. Open man, the tight end Henry. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here we go.
And the Patriot first down.
60, 70 ranges, 70 ranges. 19 tight, 19 tight.
To throw is Dobbs. He'll fire deep, looking for more. This is caught inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
38.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. On target over the middle to Hill. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Now this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Patriots, it's an early road victory as they move to 2-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.